Alright guys, what's good? So, we're back with another story, but do you remember this scene?
He loves you. Really? No, I don't! I don't love Penny and I never will! Well, thanks for being...
Well, I didn't either, but now I do. I think. So basically, I made a little story based off of that scene. Instead of Gumball just denying his feelings, he just truly admits it. Causing, a whole nother timeline. Or universe or whatever. I'm not good with my words, but you get the idea. Instead of Gumball just denying, he admits his feelings. So, I made a story just for that. So, I don't know what else to say, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. Gumball's Not-So-Secret Crush, Part 1. One day, in a place called Elmore, a kid named Gumball Watterson was eating lunch at school with his brother Darwin and his mother Nicole. Gumball is embarrassed about his mother being in school to begin with. They both hear the chuckling of Penny, Gumball's crush, with a tray of lunch in her hand. "Oh, isn't that the girl you love? Let's go talk to her," says Nicole with confidence as she walks over to her. "No, Mom, don't," says Gumball with a tone of fear. Penny notices Nicole coming her way. So she turns towards her and says, "Hey, you must be Gumball's mother, correct?" "That's right, and I just want to let you know that my son wants to say something to you," Nicole says. Then Gumball runs up to them, but before he could say anything, Penny sees him and starts blushing and says with a bright smile, "Oh hey Gumball, what is it that you wanted to tell me?" Gumball starts blushing because of her smile. He hesitates, but finally says while holding his arm, "Penny, there's been something I want to tell you and get off my chest." "Really? You can tell me anything. I want to hear what you need to say," Penny replies with a joyful tone. Then Gumball tells her how he really feels. End of Part 1. Part 2. Penny, I know we have been very good friends, but I have to confess that I have a crush on you, and I always have. Penny is speechless after hearing this, and starts blushing more. Gumball notices this reaction, and thinks it as a rejection and starts to look sad. But then, she starts smiling, puts her lunch tray to the side and hugs Gumball tightly. She loves him back. "Oh, Gumball, I never knew you who felt the same as me. Thank you so much for saying this. I love you too," Penny says with excitement and joy. Finally, she lets go of the hug and walks off with joy with her lunch tray. And Gumball is blushing like crazy from the kiss. "See? It was a good idea to confess your feelings like that," Nicole says to Gumball. "Things may have went smoothly for this day, but eventually, Penny will win his heart." End of Part 2. Part 3. The next day, Gumball is walking out of the school gates. Penny sees him and shouts, "Hey Gumball," and starts running over to him and says, "Hey, I asked my dad if I can stay at your house for the night, and he said yes. So can I have a ride home with you guys?" Gumball blushes and hesitates for a moment and says, "I guess. Come on." And then Penny starts jumping in joy and says, "Yay. I can't wait to spend more time with you." Then kisses Gumball on the cheek, making Gumball blush more. "Come on, let's just go, Penny," Gumball says with embarrassment, and Penny follows. End of part 3. Part 4. Nicole takes Gumball, Darwin, and Penny back to their home in the car. And once they arrive home, they get out and Penny is holding on to Gumball like she found the very first piece of food on Earth. They enter the house, and Gumball is taking Penny to his room and says, "This is my room. Make yourself comfortable, I guess." He then sits on the bed, still thinking about Penny. "Hey, Gumball, what's on your mind?" Penny says with a joyful tone as she crouches down in front of her, or him. "It's nothing. It's just you," Gumball replies. Penny gasps and says, "You're thinking about me?" Then Penny hugs him tightly again, kisses Gumball again, but this time on the lips. She starts blushing like crazy. Just like Gumball. End of part 4. Part 5. She lets go of the kiss and looks at Gumball with a big smile. "Wow, that felt amazing. Right, Gumball?" Gumball is speechless from such an unexpected act. But it makes Gumball smile as well, because the kiss made him feel loved, seen, and safe. So Gumball walks over to her again and hugs her softly. Not only did Gumball admit his feelings by sharing it through speech, but by showing it through expression. End of part 5. The end.